Hello, Moses.
Yes, how are you?
I can hear you perfectly. This is great. Very good regards from the Czech Republic. My name is Jiří Borch. Can you introduce yourself, please?
Okay, thank you so much. My name is Mr. Moses Okiru Ekasiba, the founder and the chairman of Gilead Inclusive Global Organization, a non-governmental organization registered in the Republic of Kenya.
And in which city are you now at this moment?
I'm in the city of Mombasa, Kenya.
Mhm. Thank you very much. Perfect. Welcome to this podcast, my honored guest, and let's enjoy it together. And
Thank
before
you
we
so much.
start, I would like to welcome you and I would like to thank everybody who is listening to us for joining us today. Um, Moses, what about your journey? How did it start?
My journey with the NGO work began back during 2020, 2021, during the COVID pandemic period. That's when I began having a vision of establishing an organization that will assist the poor population in our communities in Kenya.
And am I pronouncing correctly Gilead Inclusive Global? Is it true? Is this?
Yeah,
How
yeah,
do you
Gilead. You can call it
Gilead,
Gilead or Gilead, yeah, whichever.
Gilead
Pronunciation
Inclusive
doesn't
Global? Mhm.
pronunciation doesn't matter as long as you know the spelling. It's Gilead.
Gilead. And how did you inspire yourself to start it? What happened? Why did you start?
Actually, Gilead Inclusive Global Organization during the advent of COVID pandemic in Kenya, I saw the level of desperation our people had, the many challenges most families had during at that time: lack of food, lack of basic needs, poverty, and many other challenges that many of our people underwent, is what inspired me and some a few of my friends to come up with an idea of having an organization that will serve the interests of our people.
What was the best moment for you in your struggle? What are you happy about or grateful for or joyful? What is making your heart like very happy when you talk about your job?
Uh, when I talk about my humanitarian or the spirit of humanitarianism that is in me, I was born first of all in a family of 11, and by bad luck, our dad died and left us when I was 15 years old. I had to be brought up by our mother in the rural villages, and we were doing farming work to earn a living, being a firstborn in a family of 11. That is back in the year 1993. Remember, it was my first week in high school. So that atmosphere of being brought up as an orphan by a widow and with my younger siblings 10 behind me, and I saw the hardship and the many challenges my mother underwent. We were to go and do some manual work for people to get some money to at least buy my pen and some of my books for my school in high school. So actually, when I finished school and during the COVID pandemic, that is now the time I saw that all this and I underwent. I need to have a platform whereby I can assist the widows and orphans, the vulnerable, and people who are in the situation as I was. Although luckily, recently also in 2022, I happened to lose my mother also. So, but I remained knowing that there's God as my father and mother. So those are the things that really inspired me. Hardships we underwent, with our family, and also seeing our neighborhood and the society in which I grew up. Uh, Most people were living in poverty.
Moses, you answered question 4, so let's jump to the question number 5 together about humanitarian work. And my question is, your organization focuses on very important areas. Which program is the biggest impact now in this moment?
Uh, the biggest program now that touches the lives of many people is education,
Mhm.
because education is the key, is the opener. In Swahili, they say elimu ni nuru, meaning education is light. If I wouldn't have been taken to school by my mom, who remained with me, I wouldn't be speaking English here today. Because I would have been in the villages there drinking alcohol. Maybe I would be dead by now. But because they gave me that education, it opened my mind. Has made me today to meet you. We are now meeting on this platform from the Republic of Czech.
Perfect, perfect. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And we can continue with any question from you for me. Do you have, Moses, any question for me at this moment about anything?
Not really a question, but just an appeal or a request, a humble request to you and your team that you consider uh, giving Gilead Inclusive Global Organization connections, that we may get people who can fund our programs, of course, humanitarian programs and activities. We have so many programs that are pending,
Mhm.
which touches the lives of people in the rural community.
You mentioned education, but also there is very, very important agriculture. This is my next question. How important is agriculture for Kenya?
Actually, as I had mentioned there, agriculture is the backbone of our economy in Kenya. It provides livelihood of roughly 80% of the rural population and acts as a source of food and income. It also enhances food availability, reduces poverty and job creation, and supports nutrition. Agriculture in Kenya is said to be the backbone of our economy. Kenya, the GDP of our country, let's say it's 80% of the GDP of our country is generated from agriculture. So it plays a very big role in the lives of Kenyans, the lives of our economy. Thank you.
What is the situation with the water, access to clean water in your area? What is it? Is it difficult or easy to access it?
Uh, Not really in my area, but the areas which are named as ASAL. ASAL means arid and semi-arid areas. So places like those, the northern part of Kenya, northeastern part and eastern part, getting water is like gold. Women move with donkeys as early as 4 a.m. in the morning to go and fetch water, and they'll come back at around 4 p.m. with a bucket of water with donkeys. So that is how hard the issue of water is. Fresh access to fresh water for the people.
Mhm.
So that is why in my organization we came up with that objective of access to clean water and sanitation, so that we, if we get like-minded organizations, we can create boreholes, drill boreholes with fresh water for people in our community.
And Moses, tell me, now we are moving to the next question about global cooperation and partnerships, working together with entrepreneurs, yes, with businesses internationally. So give me some examples. How can we cooperate together? What is the best way to cooperate internationally between you and people in the world who are businesses and entrepreneurs?
Uh, International uh, partnerships are more knowledgeable on the Sustainable Development Goals and the impact of lack of proper implementation of global policies by local administration or governments. Therefore, it's important, for example, if you have a partnership as an NGO, they will look at your objectives. If they're in line with the SDGs, if they're in line with the Global Compact, they will know the dynamics of each and every country. What happens in Kenya, they know the problems in Uganda and other countries in Africa. So that partnership is very key because they can be a source for your donor support. And also they can market you through the podcast like yours now, uh, create a platform whereby they can fundraise for your organization and also connect you with the national organizations, donor organizations that can support your humanitarian work.
Yes, I can start to share my video on the YouTube, but not only, I will share also on Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, and Instagram this video, and we will make a good impact. I believe, I hope.
Thank you.
My last question: what is your mission and vision in 5 or 10 years from now? Where would you like to be?
Uh, Actually, as I had said, it's not about me. My vision is to see communities thrive well with more empowerment programs, good health, and proper education for their children, and decent life for the vulnerable families. I would also wish or want to see Gilead Inclusive Global Organization grow and have more volunteers with many humanitarian programs and activities across Kenya, with the establishment of more branch offices, like in Nairobi and in every county that we are allowed to work in. My future plan is that we have a branch office there with people and volunteers who will be uh, executing all our work that are happening within those counties.
Yes, we were talking about meeting together in person, and we express the mutual welcoming that you can visit me in Czech Republic, that you invited me to Kenya too to visit. I was very happy with my heart, and uh, it's uh, it's easy, right, to come to Kenya and get to know the country, get to know the people. At this moment, is it easy or difficult for people who decide to visit you?
No, no, no. It's Kenya is among the easiest countries to visit,
Mhm,
especially you are coming from Europe,
mhm.
America, or any other place, as long as you are not linked to the vices that the government, international, you are not among the international fugitive and those who will do whatever. But if you are visiting for an NGO, for example, mine, uh, we have no problem. You can even come as a tourist.
Mhm.
You'll be allowed. Kenya is
Thank you.
free for, for everybody, please.
Perfect. Thank you, Moses. Thank you. What is your final message for everybody who is listening? What is your final message? Very short one.
My final message is that we are in Kenya. We have an organization registered in the national government. We need partners and donors to support our work. our humanitarian work, and to uplift the living conditions of the vulnerable people within our communities in Kenya.
I would like to thank my honored guest, Moses Okiru Ekasiba, for coming today to my podcast. My name is Jiří Birch. Thank you, Moses.
Thank you so much too.
And now officially I will end this podcast, but I will stay here to friendly chat with you about anything. So we can stay and we can chat like friends, and we will see if we can come up with some interesting topics now.
Oh, thank you.
How are you today, Moses? Everything okay in your life?
Yeah, everything. We thank God this far. We thank God.
And
Might
you
not.
mentioned you went to church in the morning. Yes, is you
Yeah,
go
yeah,
every Sunday? Yes.
yes. Yeah, I give God first priority in my life because, as I've told you, my history. If it were not for God, I wouldn't be where I am today. I wouldn't be where I am, but I thank God so much.
Think about the some interesting topic for the second
Mm,
part of our podcast, because I would like to continue with you. We can make a
mm,
series. Number two,
mm,
this will be
mm,
number one. It's a general,
mm, mm.
and number two can be very specific about some interesting problem or issue or trend which you are expert on. So think about it, yes, and then tell me in the email which topic would you like to cover in the continue, and in 3 weeks we can make another podcast together if you want.
Yeah. I will tell you. I will write
Mhm,
to you, tell you which area I'm interested in to say, so that we make this podcast
mhm. Okay.
for, people who can be willing to support.
Yes, thank you very much, and I must finish now. Bye bye,
Bye.
and take care, and I hope to see you soon.
Amen. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Bye.